everybody. This is Expat Stacker. And what you're looking at here is the precious metals that I've managed to accumulate for so far for my children. I have 2 kids, 2 daughters, twins. And they just turned 1 recently. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because there are a lot of new people who are deciding to stack now. And if you're one of those people, or even if you've been stacking for a while, I want you to think about why you're doing it. You need to have a good reason. You can watch all the YouTube videos you want about the spot price and about which bullion is the best to buy and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you're the one who has to make the decision. A lot of people are waking up to a harsh reality these days in a very difficult way, and realizing that what they thought was money ain't really money. People were thinking that this right here is money, but this ain't money. That's just currency. You could turn it into money, you could turn it into this, but that ain't money. So what is this stuff here? Well, basically, as you know, or if you're new to my channel, I'm Expat Stacker. I'm an expat. I live out here in Korea, and my children are following Korean customs, and when they turn 1 year old, they receive lots of gifts. It's a very special and big event. We had to do a sort of modified version of it because of the situation this year, but they get lots of presents, and that includes precious metals, especially gold, as well as cash. So, they received some cash from family members. Some of it is American, some of it is Korean, and they got a lot. This is all together. This is all their money, and it's almost $2,000. I also have bank accounts for both of them that I make regular monthly contributions to. But what you see in front of you is the real money. This is what I really want to focus on for them. So, what is this stuff? Well, right when I found out that we were going to have kids, and when I found out that they were twins, I bought them both. I've shown this before, but Perth Mint, Lunar Series 2, Year of the Pig, 1/10 ounce gold coins, 1 for each. And just to commemorate the birth year that they were born. And I think that they are really beautiful coins. And I hope that they'll like them. I'm going to give them to them when they're a little bit older, old enough to understand. And but before that, I also got some stuff like this here. This is only 14 karat, so hardly anything, but still, this is something that I think that they'll be interested in, because I'm not just gonna try to, force them to say, hey, this is real money, and you have to respect this, and you have to go after this and things like this. That's not how I want to do it. I'm not sure if they're gonna be into Disney and wearing earrings and things like that, but just in case, I got those for them. And this here is not 14 karat, this is 24 karat. This is a ring. Also got 1 for each of them. Looks really cute on their little fingers. And has a flower on it. So this is about 2 grams of gold here. And as I said, the coins are 1/10 of an ounce. So 3.1 grams. And this here is a pendant for a necklace. It's stored inside of this red envelope. I believe this is either a fish or a dragon, and it's supposed to represent long life and longevity. And it's in this glass droplet. And this is also about 2 grams. So, and it's really nice, beautiful little piece. And again, it's jewelry, so that's pretty common here in Asia, to give gold jewelry to children or family members to commemorate and celebrate special occasions. They do it in China, they do it in India, and they do it in many Asian countries. They also do it in many Western countries. This is my wedding ring, for example. It's platinum, and it has 3 very, very small diamonds in the band there. It's pretty heavily worn because I wear it all the time. And my wife has much bigger diamond, and her ring is rose gold. But I mean, why do people wear rings and give jewelry and precious metals for weddings and birth of children and children's first birthday and things like this? Why do we give these precious metals? You ever thought about that before? I mean, there's probably a lot of answers to that question, and maybe there's more than one reason. And probably these days a lot of it has to do with marketing, but why did it start? Like I said, there's probably a lot of reasons, but I like to think that it's because of what these metals represent, right? They represent stability, they represent security, they represent safety. I didn't get my first piece of gold or silver. I got into gold and silver at the same time when I finally decided that it was something I wanted to start doing a few years ago. But I didn't get into that until, after I was 30. But I want to, educate my children about this, about what real money is, and about the safety and stability and security it can provide for them, instead of them having to learn the hard lessons. Right? That's my obligation. It's my duty as a parent to lead by example and to let them learn difficult lessons through me without them having to learn too late or make a mistake or something along those lines. My job is to protect them from bad things and from repeating the mistakes and hardships that I had to live through, and to try to provide them to have a better life than what I had. And what you're looking at here is a major part of that. And so the reason I wanted to talk about this is just to ask you to think about why you're stacking. There's a lot of new people who are getting into this, and maybe even you're not that new to stacking, but you don't really have a core reason other than maybe it's fun and it's a good way to save money. And hey, you know what? If that's your reason, that's fine. Everybody has different reasons for doing it. My main point is you've got to have a real reason, because you're going to be tested along the way, just like a lot of people are getting tested right now. And whether you succeed or fail at this stacking thing depends on your reasons for doing it in the first place. You know, I always like to say the true test of a relationship or of your faith or of your strength or of anything is when times are difficult. It's very easy to claim to be uh, one way, or to be successful, or to have a good relationship, or to be a good teammate, or a good team player, or a good coworker, or whatever. You know, you can make all those claims very easily when things are going well, but when things are difficult, that's when the true test comes. And so I think you have to be very honest with yourself and think about it very deeply and carefully. So I want to encourage you, anybody who's watching this video, even if you think that you have thought about this very carefully and you know why you stack, think about it again. You know, it can't hurt, right? Maybe you think of a new reason. I just want to encourage you guys to think about that and try to learn more. You know, it can't hurt. I was watching one of Silver Conundrum's videos. Go check out his channel. Amazing. And I was just reminded of a quote that I love, which is, a person cannot learn that which they pretend to already know. You know, it's great to share information and to talk, and it's fun, and it should be fun stacking, but nobody knows everything, and our collective wisdom, you know, is stronger than any one individual. Some of us are smarter and more experienced and stronger than others, but together we can all help each other out. And I do mean that sincerely, from the person who's just getting started to the people who have been, you know, the mainstays that everybody knows in this community. So we all have something to contribute. So guys, like I said, think about why you're stacking, why you want to stack. Get a strategy. Get educated. Communicate with other people. And it's going to go great for you. I can promise you that. Alright guys, I hope that this was helpful. And I hope everything is well with you guys. This is Expat Stacker. I'll catch you on the flip side.